Is the second part of the video. Let's go back again to Microsoft Dynamics CRM. I didn't get a chance to show you once you click on the users and under on active contacts. Here you would see more or less the same information as you would see both in HubSpot CRM and Sugar CRM as well. It's a little bit more simple, we would say, like simplified. It tells you the cases that you're working with them, recent opportunities, and and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, it's way more simpler, and you have to do a few more clicks in order to kind of like dig deep to see where you're at with this customer. Where with HubSpot and Sugar, it's immediately there. Immediately, you really do not have to dig in too much. Obviously, like I said here before, you can send emails, and here you can click. You can track calls as well if necessary, log activity. If you need to create a task with this customer, I mean, it's all here. This one over here with the customer, let's say we're talking with Elizabeth. Whatever you need to add from these people, you can add it directly here, like emails, opportunities, notes, task, meetings, everything. And one good thing that I know people were talking about is how does this work with, mobile devices and everything. Well, both HubSpot, I was able to try out its mobile app, and obviously it's not as complete as this, but it lets you see all the important aspects at a glance and be able to create tasks as well. HubSpot has a more advanced platform that runs on any type of like either phone or tablet, and that has almost the exact same information you see here. So it's way more complete. I have not had a chance to test Microsoft Dynamics on a tablet or anything, because I have not seen anywhere around here where you have that feature. I imagine it does have it, but it's not as intuitive as in these two. Right now, it all depends on how complicated the sales process is going to be. If we want to keep it extremely straightforward and simple, I would advise on using a HubSpot. Not only because it's free. Yes, the HubSpot CRM is actually free, and they charge you if you want additional features or you want to add extra functionalities. But for very simple sales tracking, and maintenance, and see how the deal is progressing, if it's close or not close, or who's assigned to this, HubSpot will serve just fine. If you want something a little bit more advanced, then we have Sugar CRM, and Sugar CRM. So the prices for Sugar CRM, they're pretty competitively priced. Obviously, for the basic one, it's $40 a user. Is it 10 users? Yeah. So it's $4,800 a year, and it includes all this information here. The $65 a month, it includes a few other functionalities, which I'm not sure if you guys are going to be using or not. Since last time that I spoke with you guys, you told me that you were absolutely not using any of the Salesforce functionality at all. So I imagine keeping this as basic and as simple as possible would be a better option. Now, for how much was Microsoft Dynamics? Give me a second. Microsoft Dynamics, I think it's $85. It's $85 per user, and I think it also has a minimum price. A minimum amount of seats. Let me open this up quickly. Yeah, $85 per user per month, and it also includes Office 365 Enterprise, and it includes these features that you see over here. Let me make this smaller so you guys can see it. Okay, so social listening and social media analytics and all this information that you have here, plus everything that's Office 365. So this part is where I find that Microsoft is a little bit more, has more features than HubSpot and Sugar, as it you can also see social listening. It lets you know what people are talking about on social media about the companies. It's got what else? Sales campaigns and unified service desks. This is if it's required to be dealing with problems that the customers are interacting. So in that part, it is a little bit more complete, and that $85 a month, it does include Office in the Office Suite 2016. In other words, Office 365. So Word, Excel, Outlook, and all this information, which I'm not 100% sure if we need this or not, if you guys already have it or not. So it's $85 per user per month. Now, another question I received earlier, with, let's say you want how to easily integrate this with an external. Let's say that you're on your phone and you get a customer and you want to immediately add them to your HubSpot without having to open any type of HubSpot account or anything. So what you simply do, this is one of my favorite features in HubSpot. Let's say I'm going to send an email, right? Let me create one. Let's say I'm going to send it to, let me see which email, to my, I don't know, the AUG Solutions emails that I have here. And on the BCC, we type in, which you would have this saved. You would type this on your BCC, this little code here, and this code you can change it. I know it's a little bit hard to memorize, but this first few numbers, we can change this to whatever we want. But obviously, once you have it saved, you just put the first letter and it automatically pops up. And just by adding that, it will automatically tell from your email browser, from your email sender, it will automatically tell HubSpot that this is a new user and you need to create a file for them in contacts. So when you click here on contacts, let me see, it's a little bit too early. I clicked to it too soon. Let me see if I click refresh. And there we go. It's already created just by sending it through, and you can send this basically as a blind copy through any type of email, through the phone, tablets, from anywhere, and automatically creates the user. See, so that is very good, because once you get back to the office, then you can come in and add whatever information pertaining to this customer. Change the life cycle from lead to marketing, opportunity, whatever, and it keeps track of everything. And once you have them here, you can also track them on your, if you have Chrome, like I mentioned before, you click them here and you can track them here and get instant notifications of what they're doing with their emails. Okay, so just wanted to show you that part as well.